Hey guys, Josh here with Avalanche Outfitters. Time to do another video. Right now it is March 10th, and I figured this was a good time since I can actually show you now how to get on and apply for the big game draw. Bear with me on this. It's my first time doing like a screen recording, and then I'm gonna have to voice over it. Trying to be as thorough as I can with you guys to help you out with all the different aspects, preference points, the different tags you might get, how to apply for them, everything like that. I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to go all the way through the process of up to the point of putting in your credit card information, pressing submit payment. Excuse me. Hope this will help you guys out, make it a little bit easier for you to understand, because I know it's become a complicated process. So I just want to go over that stuff and help you out. All right, so let's just kind of start it off with the hunt codes. So with the hunt code, once you understand them, they get pretty basic. So we're unit 43. So for all our tags, we're going to be putting in 043. That does include the bear tag. I know the rifle season bear tag has two codes possible for unit 43. We are the actual 043 hunt code, not the 047. If you have any questions on that, ask me, and I will make sure that we have the right one. So starting out with elk, obviously our archery either sex tags, our rifle second and third season bull tags are over the counter. So if those are what you're hunting and that's the seasons you're going, and that's all you want is a bull tag for like second or third season, or an either sex archery tag, you do not need to apply for the draw. Those go on sale August 1st. All of our deer tags are draw. I'm going to go through the list of what you do have to draw and how many tags they do give out, just so that we're all on the same page. Okay, so we'll start out with elk. Obviously, season dates are September 2nd through the 30th for archery, muzzleloader September 9th to the 17th, first rifles October 14th to 18th, and second rifles October 28th to November 5th. Third rifles November 11th to 17th. I do not do fourth rifle season. I have to get down here to Arizona to get back to work, and a lot of times I've done a couple of those hunts and they just did not pan out for us. So kind of don't do them. There's a possibility I might do them for like a special request, but I wouldn't expect to drop camp or anything like that out of that, especially with how questionable the weather can be. So I just want to check a quick hunt code real quick. That was when I was on the computer doing trying to apply. I was trying to go through with the elk licenses, and for some reason it would not let me put in for a muzzleloader elk tag. Don't know why, but I will try to figure that one out for you guys that are planning to come muzzleloader hunting. So to start out, let's go with the muzzleloader tags. We do have the option for bull or cow. You can get both, but you'd have to be lucky enough to draw your bull tag, which they give out 175 of those tags and 40 cow tags. So you'd have to be really lucky to be able to get both of those at once. One option you can do, it's not illegal, but if you do this, it kind of puts in some Parks and Wildlife checks you, it's kind of sketchy. There's nothing wrong with it. There's just rules that you're gonna have to follow. So you could put in for a cow tag with the muzzleloader, because it's a list B tag, and then you could actually buy an over-the-counter archery tag on top of that for either sex. Like I said, if you are out there hunting with your bow, carrying your bow, and you've got your muzzleloader on your back just in case you see the cow that steps out and you can't shoot it with the bow, even though you have neither sex tag, you are going to be required to wear orange. Anytime you have that muzzleloader with you, you're going to have to wear your orange. And number two, basically if a Parks and Wildlife officer sees you're carrying a bow or something and then you shoot something, like let's say you shoot a bull, they're going to want to, and they know about it, they're going to want me to bring them in there so they can see the carcass to make sure that you did not illegally shoot the bull with your muzzleloader because you had an archery either sex tag. So if that's something you're going to do, just remember that it's legal, but there's rules you got to follow, and there's always going to be question of legality. So that is possible. Next tag would be the first season either sex tag. There's 225 of those tags, and there's 75 cow only tags for first rifle. So if you're looking to get a bull tag for a different season, the cow tags are almost always list B tags. So there's definitely a possibility that you could get more of the tags. But I would say it's almost going to be impossible for you to get a either sex elk tag for first season and miraculously draw a cow tag on top of that. Not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to literally draw the cow tag most likely, and then try to pick up a leftover either sex tag. And then for our rifle season, second, third, and fourth are all combined. They give out 820 total cow tags. So, and there's always leftovers, but do not plan on. Last year, I think the leftovers were gone within 20 minutes. So if you guys don't draw your tags that you're looking for and stuff, and we are going to different seasons, then we need to get together and get ourselves in on the secondary draw, so you have a better chance of getting those tags before they go to the leftover list. Leftover list goes on sale August 1st, along with over-the-counter tags. Moving on to our deer tags. There's a lot of options for deer tags. You can get either sex archery tag. There's 225 of those. First or muzzleloader, 200 deer tags for buck only. Second rifle, they have 405 buck tags. Third rifle, they've got 175 buck tags. Now with the deer, you're going to most likely almost need preference points every time, except for, I think, archery. I think Zach's drawn his deer tag as a non-resident 2 years in a row. It is possible. It just depends on how many people put in. There's a few doe tags, but I mean, collectively for all the doe tags available, there's like 30. So if you do really want to try to put in for a doe tag, you can. They got muzzleloader, second and third rifle. That's up to you guys. You can attempt it. It's just, you know, if you don't draw it, you got to pay that fee. So if you want to put in for that. And then there's also the preference points. Ernie called me the other day for the preference point hunting code, and I could not remember it off the top of my head, which it's a very simple code, and I've already forgot it. It is DP 99999P, I think. So that would be, for deer it'd be a D, for elk it'd be an E, so EP 99999P for your preference point. Preference point has to be your first choice. You can't, and that's only if you're applying for a preference point. If you apply for, let's say, a first season elk tag and you do not draw it, you will automatically get a preference point. So unless you're just looking to build points, you don't really need the preference point hunt code. All right, so one other thing is I've had guys ask me about the draw odds and everything like that. They're kind of, when you get on there and you understand them decently, it helps. But a lot of these tags, it's just kind of some of them you got a high chance, like our second and third rifle. Cow tags, you've got a very high chance of drawing. I'm going to say almost 100% because we always have leftovers. As far as like first rifle, non-resident, it's typically, like last year, we didn't even have, I believe they were giving out 78 tags to non-residents, and only like 72 applied, so everybody drew. Other years, I've had it to where 50% of my clients draw and 50% of them don't. So it just kind of depends on the year and how many people put in. In all honesty, looking at how the seasons went last year, for the most part, from what I heard, from our clients as well as clients all over the unit, or not clients from all over the unit, but hunters that I talked to from that hunted different parts of the units as well. There wasn't a huge success rate last year, and so I'm kind of thinking if that word got out, we may have a ton of leftover tags this year, which is good for you guys that have already booked your camps. I am full up for first rifle, second rifle, and getting close for third rifle. So those camps, and then muzzleloader's pretty booked up as well. So I got some archery stuff, but we always have our fallback camps just in case for guys that might not draw, that want to go to like second rifle or third rifle or do archery instead. So if you don't draw, you guys know the deal. We have our stuff in our contract to try to make it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on my computer, and I'm gonna do a screen recording, and then I'm gonna try to show you how to go through the whole draw process, and that includes buying your pre prerequisite tag, or your your small game tag that you guys are forced to buy, just to be able to apply for the draw. So that tag there, you can either buy a small game tag or you can buy a turkey tag. The turkey tag, though, I don't think we have over the counter, so I don't really know how that works out of that. But you can buy a turkey tag for a different unit or something like that, and it would work. But it's small game tag, that way you guys have it. I wish it was a small game fishing combo, but they just went to just a small game only. So let's jump on the computer and let's go through the draw process. All right, guys, so this is the Colorado Parks and Wildlife page. Go to cpw.state.co.us. This is your main page here. It's got all your other information, everything like that. We're going to click on Buy and Apply, and it brings you to CPW Shop. We're going to sign in or create an account. This is the page. So for new customers, we're going to create an individual account. You go through, put in everything that's starred. It'll go through contact details, identification, contact methods, password, and all that. Make sure that as you guys go through that, you get that all filled out. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to click on sign in or create account. We're going to go to existing customers, as that's what I am. From this choice, I'm Colorado resident, so I have my Colorado driver's license ID. You got a U.S. driver's license, CID numbers, which is printed on your hunting license. I'll put in my info here so that I can log on. My password, I think I even forgot it. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it brings me to this page. It brings you to this page every single time. They just want you to update details if you need to, phone numbers, address, anything like that. So that looks good to me. We will confirm the details. All right, now we're on this page. So this is saying I've got a registration that I need to update probably for one of my snowmobiles. Goes through all this of old tags that you've bought, preference points, active products. Click on preference points. It'll tell you how many points you have for each species. Obviously, I have 0 for several, and then all my coveted tags, I've kind of gained a few, which is nice. Now we will go up here to go hunting and fishing, and we need to buy our small game license first. You don't have to pay for it first. Some guys think you got to pay for it and then go back in and do it. I'm just going to do it just like this. Put in my resident or non-resident, and then I will choose my resident small game and fishing, since they're only $56 for me, and I go fishing sometimes and hunt small game. Purchase, this just comes up with that they're going to add the habitat stamp, so it shows that I have my small game license. If I want to add anything else to it, most of you guys probably won't need any of that stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. Just add to cart. You don't have to do add to cart and check out, just confirming what I'm adding in right there. Alright, so now we're going to go to big game, turkey, and draws. This is where we're going to actually put in for the draw. Got your black bear, deer. We'll start with the black bear, and I will go to. I'm not applying I'm not applying as a group. I'm a group, or I'm the group part of a group. I'm just applying alone. If you are applying as a group, I will go through that in a bit. Here's my hunt code. You just put in your hunt code. It'd be BE0430 as an open one rifle. So I look at this. It says my hunt code. It's for black bear, either sex, unit 43 for the first rifle season, and I'm going to use a rifle. I will just add that to cart. Okay, so each time it'll bring you back to here. So let's go to the deer. I'll put in a couple different of our hunt codes. Same thing as before. I'm not applying as a group. Proceed. So we'll put in just to do an archery. D as in deer. That's already in there. You've got your different codes for E is for either sex, 04301. And then archery, DM 04302. 3 rifle. That's for a buck tag for 3rd rifle. Male 043, 02, or 02, sorry, rifle. And then if you want to put in for a preference point, oops, hang on, I kind of messed up. I put that as a 0 again. So it'll usually autocorrect it for you. And the preference point code is P999-99-P. Go down to confirm choices. If there's anything wrong, it will tell you. Up here it's telling me if I'm wanting a preference point only, I have to put that as my first code. So let me change that. DP 999-99-P. And then I'll change my bottom one to my either sex archery tag. 04301-A for archery. The end code is preference, rifle, archery, muzzleloader, stuff like that. I go through here. These are all my choices: 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Everything looks good to me. And you can also switch them up and down if you want to. Add that to cart. Takes me back to this page again. So let's apply for our elk tags. Same thing. Now, if you do want to apply as a group, you would click that. You'd obviously click that piece. It'll come in here, and it's going to give you this group ID number at the top. So if you're not applying as a group, you need to have that number. Or if you are applying as a group and you're not the group leader, then you need to have that code. So hang on a second. Let me just try to figure out how to go back real quick without having issues. Okay, so back to elk, and then if I'm applying as a group but I'm not the group leader, I need to have that code right there, and that's where you put that code in, and it will allow you to be part of that group. So elk female for 04301R, elk either 04301R would be a first rifle. Sorry, we'll change that one to 3rd rifle. This would be my first rifle tag if I want it, if I was trying to get that as a second choice. Bull tag for 04301 muzzleloader. Okay. So it's saying it's not a proper hunt code for some reason, but we do have bull tags for Unit 43 first or muzzleloader season. So let me try, maybe I do the cow tag, see if that works, or neither sex tag. No. Everything looks right. Let's try this. Let's try it for a cow tag. Bull tag, sorry. Okay. Cow tag? No, that's weird. Okay, so let's just take it off, I guess. I don't know what's going on with it. Confirm changes. It'll go through, make sure those are all correct again. There we go. It takes us back to this page. All the extra stuff you can apply for. We'll go to cart. This will be making sure that everything I did apply for, my bear application, deer application, my elk application, the cost, there's my small game fishing combo. I'm going to have that sent to me in the mail. I suggest that, guys, just that you have your tags and make sure to put them. I usually put mine in my rifle case. That way I have it and I know where it's at. Or my bow case, whatever I'm taking. Just go through, and then we would just go proceed to checkout. Takes me to this page here. So my order summary for what I applied for is only $114. I am sorry for you non-residents. This is just asking if you want to give a little bit more money to preserve Colorado's natural resources. Not sure where that even goes, so I do no thanks. Put in your credit card information. It's going to ask that for there, and then it's going to ask below that for your payment if you are awarded the tag. So if you're going to use the same card, make sure it's not expiring in that time. Come down here, you have to scroll on that before you can click it, submit payment, and that's basically how you do it.